nobody won the Powerball jackpot or the Mega Million. It's gonna be 875 million. Always remember, nothing is guaranteed, but always trust yourself. So again, someone's gonna win the jackpot once it gets to close to a bill. We know that they're gonna hold jackpot to a close of bill. Never hold jackpot too high, because then people is gonna go crazy and buy a lot of tickets. So they can't do that. Once they get to a bill, no matter what happens, someone's gonna win. So either one person gonna win or two person gonna win. You can click on either icon to support my channel. Please do so. Click on my name and email me for any game prediction at hyper_linkster@yahoo.com. And you can click on the join member button for members video over there. But let's look at the Powerball. On the other draw was only a 6-cornered game a couple of draws ago, or 2 draws ago. Now, with a 6-corner game, it's an easy setup because you can hit the jackpot easily. Now we're gonna wait on 5-corner games because I haven't done a video for a while. Well, I haven't done a lot of videos, so I haven't been checking. But you can still email me. There's gonna be a 5-corner game. You're gonna have to wait on the 5-corner games. And if the 5-corner game comes, it's gonna be a jackpot. Someone's gonna win easily. So we're gonna wait on those 5-corner games, because 5-corner game is the easiest game. You should not hit 2 numbers, 1 number. In the 5-corner game, you should hit at least 3 or higher, because that's less numbers when you form the matrix. So last night number were 23, 35, 45, 66, 67, and 20. Do you see it? So on last night's game, you have a double number 6. So that's a 6 would have to be appear 2 times on the regular 6 and 1 time on the double 6. Now we have no 8, but we have 7 occurring 1 time. Now we have 5 occurring 2 times in 45 and 35. 3 1 time in 23 and 1 time in 35. So that's 2 times. 2 appearing 1 time in 23 and 1 time in 20. That's 2 times. And digit 1 no, and digit 0 appearing 1 time in 20. So again, even though there's a double 1, if you drop the 0 in the matrix and try to 8 for the 5 white balls, you could do that. So if you drop the 0, you lower the corner from a 7-corner game to a 6-corner game. I mean, 8-corner game to a 7-corner game, because the 4 also appears 1 time in the Dster. So if you add all these, it should be the 12-corner game. So we have 3, 5, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. So that's a 12-corner game. So you're gonna need the Dster to hit the jackpot, because number will be in the Dster, will be inside the Dster. Let's look at the matrix. So you have 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This should be the extra 6. 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's look at the matrix. Zero should be on the outside, because that is for the 20. 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now you're trying to make the 7 in the middle, so you can block out numbers in the section of Dster. Trying to block out as many numbers as possible, like the 80s. We block out those numbers that you want to block out, those 80s, 81, 82, 72, 73, 71, 74. Block out those numbers, so that covers. So you are covering less of the matrix when you pick the numbers. You want the less number as possible. So now let's look at with the number 23. 23 is right over here. It's separated, so you're gonna move the 2 and the 6. The extra 6 can be on the outer corner because extra 6 only used one time. So you have 23 right here. You're gonna swap the 2 with the 3 because you want the 20 also to be there. So 20 and 23. You have 35 going diagonal. You have 45 left to right, and 66 going up and down, and 67 also going diagonal. And then you have 20 right over here. See, 20 left to right. So we have all the number in these. You want to block out as much number as possible. So 7 could be here or on top. Doesn't matter. Even though there's an extra 6 right there. Because you know the 7 is not used for the digit 0 because there's no number associated with there's no number associated with the digit 0 last night that got drawn except for the 20. I'm talking about the white ball. So this would be a matrix. So if you have this matrix in the Dster, if you have the Dster that has 2, 0, 2, 3, 6, 4, 5, 7, 6, you're gonna have a chance to hit the jackpot because there's your number in the matrix. Now, if I copy the number in the matrix, I'm not going to copy the 0 because 0 is not used for the thing. I have 4, 2, 3, 6, 2, 3, 6, and I have 5, 7, 6. 5, 7, 6. So you had that, you're going to hit that jackpot right there. You had that in the Dster, you're going to hit that jackpot right there. Now, you can see how many number in the matrix. You have 20, 3, 24, 25, 27, 32, 35, 37, 36, 42, and 45, 52, 53, 54, 57, 63, 66, and 67. So I did not miss anything because 7 is not used for 72, one number gone, 73, 76, and 75. So basically you're blocking the 7 with 72, 73, 76, and 75. So if you block out that matrix right there, you're gonna block out 4 extra numbers. So you only have 17 number instead of 21 number, you block out 4 numbers. So you have, if you want to block out as much number as possible, you could do that. Now, you cannot put the extra 6 in the middle because it's still gonna use that much amount of number to form the matrix. So it doesn't matter where the 6 is, but it matters where the 7 is. Now, if you look at 7 right there, you have 27, 57, 37, 47. That's 4 number with the 7. So if you have to pick a number with the 7 associated with the 7 last night, you think the 7 is coming on one of those numbers, and you pick a number associated with the 7 last night, you only have 4 chances of picking the 7 correctly. Either 27, 37, 57, or 67. If you pick 67, you have 25% chance of hitting that number correct. So in order to hit one of those number guarantee without losing out, in case the other 7 got drawn, and says, let's say you pick 37, now 67 got drawn, you're going to lose. So you're going to have to play 27 on 5 lines, 57 on 5 lines, 37 on 5 lines, and 67 on 5 lines. So you're guaranteed one of those groups to hit that number, either 27, 37, 57, or 67 in that scenario. And in this case, last night was 67, so you will hit the 5 line with 67 on it. So now, that 67 being, with the 7 being 100% chance of hitting that the number, then you would have hit no other choice but to pick 67. But that's not the case. It was 4 number with 7, so you cannot have 100% of picking it correct. You only have 25% chance of picking that number correct, the number associated with the digit 7. Now, If two numbers associated with this 7 got drawn, you have 50% chance because on the first try, because it's two numbers associated with digit 7. So in that case, you bump it up to 50%. Now, the other number that has high percent of being drawn, now look at the 4, because 4 is a corner. You have 24, 42, 54, and 45. So 4 also has 25% chance of being drawn. So that being said, you have 25% of getting drawn the digit 4. Now, if you look at the 6, you have 36, 63, 66, and 67. So you also have 25% chance of getting drawn that number. And now, if you look at these scenario, let's use that scenario. So I'm going to have to copy the numbers down. For the 6, I will have the 66, 67, 63, 36. And, right, I don't have 26. Now, for the 7, I will have 27, 57, 67, and 37. And for the 4, I have 54, 45, 24, and 42. So now let's look at the scenario, one of those scenarios out there. There we go. Now, let's look at this. I'm going to have to show you. Now, I'm going to have to cut these down. Now, I have the number 27, let's say 27 on 5 lines, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 57, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's do 67, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then let's do 37. So in that scenario, you will hit one of those number correct. So I don't know what I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I will have 37 right there. Sorry about that. Let's copy it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll have 37 right here. 57 right here. And 27 right there. Sorry about that. Let me bring this up. Now, you'll guarantee one of those 5 lines to hit 67. See, you hit 67 on these 5 lines. Now if you do 27, you have got to do 27. Now, let's look at the winning combination. Now, on the 67, now let's say I hit the 60. Now, let's say I hit the 67 on that group. That means that 67 have a chance to hit that jackpot or $1 million. So that means in order to cover the next group of number, you have 27, 57, 67, and 37. So I have 27, 57, 67, not 20, no, 4. Let's do the 4 now. I have 54, 45, 24, and 42. So that means that last night's game, if you had the right, these are had the right matrix, you had 64 and 45 on that line. You can do you can do that as much time as you can. You can break up into groups of 4. I would do it in groups of 4 because why? Because it's a 20% chance, 25% chance of hitting that number. So you only need groups of 4. That's like meaning you need to cover all numbers. You need one of each. So if the 4 has 5 numbers in the matrix, you will need 5, 67. You need 67 associated with each of the digit 4 out there. So but since the digit 4 only appear in the section of these 4 times, you only need 4, 67. So now you will need 4 of the 45. Associated with the other numbers, which is 67, 45, 66, 67, 45, 63, 67, 45, and 36. You only need 3 because why? Because 67 is a repeat. So you only need 3. So in that case, if you do this, you have hit 3 numbers guaranteed. So you want to use this, be my pleasure, but you still need the Dster, right Dster, to hit that jackpot. That's key, hitting that jackpot to break up the numbers. So again, you can click join member video button for member video over there, or you can email me. Be sure to donate, subscribe, share, and like my video, and email me at hyper_links@yahoo.com for any game prediction or requests.